What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Hustle RIP and the all-new Hustle M&M from Roto Grip. It's just about time to shoe back up for League, and we've got a whole lot of content on the way, so be sure you hit that subscribe button. While you're down there too, why not catch that notification bell too so you don't miss out? You got it? All right, let's fire it up. I've had a bunch of success with these things at this point, but the best hustles I've had up to this point have been the ink and the wine. And I don't think I'm alone in that experience. Now with these all new renditions from Roto Grip, I think I might have those same special shapes back in my bag. The all new Hustle RIP comes out of the box with its VTC solid cover stock polished with reactagloss and that tried and true Hustle core powering it from the inside. The M&M has that same engine, but features the VTC pearl cover finished with that same reactagloss. The Hustle line has always been the more powerful in its position in the Roto Grip HP1 line, with a few minor exceptions, so it was my hope that these two could stand up with those legendary predecessors in the ink and the wine. Starting with the RIP, I went with a very simple but also very strong and continuous 4x4x4 2LS layout. Other pieces that have had layouts similar to this were very continuous through pins, and that was the thing I loved about the ink, so it was my hope that we could duplicate that. And on the lanes, it was immediately obvious that this thing is the rightful heir to the crown of SP1's best entry-level ball. The RIP was strong, responsive, and hammered through pins. It's so strong that even with expecting it to be a lot of ball, it still took me a while to believe that I had to be so far inside to find the sweet spot with it. Once I got there, I had a world of mist room both in and outside. Sure, I left my fair share of 9 pins, but you know what? I'd rather that than a weak 10. Maybe that's just me, but it's definitely my preference. Let me know in the comments what you'd prefer. Then we moved to the M&M, and even with as good as the RIP was, I was even more impressed with the pearl piece. It all starts with its 3 3/4 by 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 2LS layout, which is the strongest layout I've ever used. I figured this M&M would be the one to get way left with, and the last thing I'd want it to do in that setting is blow past the spot, so this layout aids that for me. With that, this piece absolutely flies off the spot down lane and just slams the pin deck. For as good as the RIP was on this same lane, the M&M did everything the RIP did, just a little bit better, and it struck more too. Now to be fair, this lane was pretty abused, as it was the 3rd review I had done on this lane following the clone and the tour dynamics. Subscribe so you don't miss out on those ones. So the M&M is probably more suited for that setting, but even with that advantage, this shape speaks for itself in how good it is. These two pieces could be the 1-2 punch for a high rev bowler's league arsenal. They could round out a balanced bowler's tournament arsenal, or they could even be the ones that the speed dominant bowler uses to bank off the gutter. The performance per dollar is just so darn high that any bowler can find a place for one of these two pieces in their arsenal. And if you don't want both, then just go with your gut on whether to get the solid or the pearl, but in either case, I don't think you're going to choose wrong. And that's my recommendation on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with this piece. Dang near everyone. Maybe not if you have a really low ball speed, as they are still quite strong, but I could still see the M&M being right in that arsenal. Simply put, this much performance for 110 bucks is just too good to not hustle towards. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure you use that discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews, and as always, having the right balls in your arsenal, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.